Duke is here and plays his game. Looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight, even when he has an open mic night. Boyness is here, so don't you sweat, cause Bubba Duke and OMB are here to own this set. So sit back and enjoy tonight's best, cause it's time to roar at Boar's Nest. Bubba Duke is here and plays his game, looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight, even when he has an open mic night.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Turnbuckle Studios proudly brings to you its gaming and entertainment news of the week with your host and tag team partners. He's Chris Best, I'm OMD, and welcome to the Boar's Nest. Bubba Duke is off tonight on assignment, but we are continuing with our adventures of the Grinch. And last week we got a little bit ahead of ourselves in the game, and I couldn't figure out how to get back to where I was. I found that earlier today, finished that, so now we are going to start the proper section of level 2, the countryside, on our way into Whoville.
Nice. So for once tonight, I am not the man on the console. I'm the man eating dinner.
You are.
But I am still on the console at the same time, because on my side, I'm doing some things for GTA that kind of require my attention.
Right.
But at the same time, I can divide my attention.
Right. So as I know you've seen over the last few weeks, as I've been playing this game, we are getting a recapping of the Grinch, the actual story of the Grinch, and going from our childhood.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dang, they got the artwork of the book right. The one thing I'm curious about, there's like almost no combat in this game, right?
Right.
Oh, geez.
There is a little bit, like you can still like run and jump on these things to prevent them from being in your path, as I ran into the spider.
And as I was watching you play, I ran into a cow on my screen. Oh, the teeter-totter kind of stuff. That I always have trouble with those in the games in some of the games I play.
Yeah, you and me both.
Like there's a game right now that I like to play sometimes when I'm just on my own. It's a game called Fall Guys, and there's one level that's just nothing but seesaws.
Right.
And you could really screw yourself over in that game, or you can screw over the other players. It's kind of risky when you got to run across them.
All right.
So, in terms of the combat that you were talking about, like, sorry, what was it you were saying you could do if you have to fight something?
Then you can actually like jump on it.
Oh, kind of like so, like Mario, basically.
Yeah.
Jinx is scratching at the bathroom door. I'm in the living room. She knows I'm in the living room.
All right. So
where are we now? Looks like one of the Whoville houses, but
we are in a house, so we have to avoid.
you have to avoid being seen by one of the Who's, eh?
Yeah.
And I take it you got to collect all those presents. Because, I mean, the whole story of the Grinch is he steals Christmas.
Yep. That is exactly what it is.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. And the one thing I'm noticing about the art style here is it's actually a lot closer to the new animated one that came out some years ago.
Very much so, yes. Which is actually one of my son's favorite movies.
Really? I kind of thought he would have enjoyed the Jim Carrey version.
He's still not really big into live action movies yet.
Well, one of my favorite metal singers was in that movie.
Yes.
Good old Taylor Momsen. Which, by the way, when I found that out, I'm like, that's just so weird. Like, you go from this, because she plays, for those who don't know, she plays Cindy Lou Who in the movie. And, of course, Cindy Who is kind of like this cute little Who girl that basically changes Jim Carrey's The Grinch's way of thinking.
Yep.
And it's like to see her like where she is as far as like her musical aspirations go, it's completely night and day compared to what she was as a child actress.
Yes. And I have had the opportunity to see her live twice.
And I heard they actually put on a pretty good show.
They put on a fantastic live show.
Now I've got The World Does Not Belong to You by Pretty Reckless in my head.
Nice.
It's a great tune, though.
It is.
Now, I can't hear the music on my end in this game, but I got to assume you can.
No, I can't, because the music would actually be coming through my TV.
Oh, okay, because I was going to ask, like, what type of music is it? Like, is it like the old school music that we knew growing up, or is it a little bit more modified? Like, what are we talking here?
Definitely a little bit more modified, but still,
keeping with what we know of the Grinch?
yes.
Every time I see that gingerbread cookie, that gingerbread man, I think it's Gingy from Shrek.
Yep. No,
That's my
you want to
first thought when
avoid
I see that.
the gingerbread men and the Who's, because they want to hug you and that automatically kills you. So
Yeah. I've got myself a little bit of a nature show going on right now. Pepper is right here laying beside me, as she always does when we do shows.
right.
But Jinx is doing I'm going to explore everything, and I'm going to explore where Pepper's been laying down, because she's been choosing to sleep on my love seat lately. So
Okay.
so
So, and again, these are again very short levels because this is a very, very kid-friendly, kid-appropriate game.
Mm-hmm. And that's something I've actually wanted to ask to talk to you about. So, like, there's nothing wrong with adults playing kid-friendly games. I'm guilty of it. I've played Barney hide and seek on Sega Genesis.
Right.
What is your favorite kid-friendly game?
I actually have to go way, way back to the original NES.
Okay.
And I'm honestly going to say there was actually a wide variety. There was a like Snoopy Olympics.
Yep, I know that one.
As well, believe it or not, I actually really quite enjoyed playing The Little Mermaid. It was actually one of the first games I had ever beat.
Yeah, and here's the thing, and you young ones out there may choose to believe us or not, but Disney games back when we were kids were difficult as heck.
Yes, they were.
Because my favorite childhood game is also a Disney game.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though. I didn't discover the game until I was an adult. DuckTales for the
Yeah.
NES. And I actually, when they did the remake version that came out 6-7 years ago on the PS3, I had no choice but to buy that game because I wanted to relive it. And one of these days, when we do a PlayStation showcase, maybe I'll hook the PS3 up to my capture card and we can explore that game. Actually, what I think I'll do is buy a whole separate capture card and just hook my PS3 up to that. That way I can just change my computer out and then
Right.
do it that way instead of having to go behind my TV and rearrange all my wires and everything.
Right.
But yeah, I like the artwork that's in this game. Oh, you can switch over to playing the dog?
Yep.
So now this is giving me Disney vibes again with could you just give me 1 second here? With a game that I used to play on the Sega Genesis, and I can't remember it, but give me 2 seconds and I'm gonna look it up. It's another Disney game.
Okay. Well, while I'm in hiding and Mr. Best is looking things up, let's Let's show you all of the great programming we have going on here each and every night of the week at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday we go TNA when we brace for Impact at 7:55 p.m. Eastern. Friday we secure all details as we answer the call for the SmackDown security detail at 8 p.m. Eastern. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. Eastern. On Sundays be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have ever wanted your break in podcasting, content creation, a potential collaboration, or just to help us out behind the scenes, turnbucklestudios.org is the place to be for all your Turnbuckle Affiliation Program needs. Go to the shop section to head over to carlcarafel.redbubble.com, which we'll tell you about later on. Support your favorite podcasters, support your favorite shows, wear what we wear. Meet the team: Chris Best, myself, Bubba Duke, Carl Carafel, and Chris Parrish in the host section. Get all of our socials there and watch our latest weekly live episodes, including this one, which will be uploaded a little bit later on. And lastly, hit the join button, send us your credentials, tell us how you can help us, how we can help you, and we will figure out the best fit as a collective. Turnbucklestudios.org, ladies and gentlemen, for all your Turnbuckle Affiliation Program needs.
Yeah, so the game I found was that I was trying to remember was called World of Illusion.
Okay.
And it was Mickey and Donald. And you could either, if you wanted to play it as single player, you could switch between Mickey and Donald to get through the level. Or you could play it as two-player cooperative, kind of like It Takes Two or Unravel, where you got to help each other get through the level. And I kind of want Disney to remake and put that game out again because it was so much fun. And of course, in that game, the main villain is Pete.
Okay.
If you
As
remember,
in Pete from Pete's Dragon or Pete from
Goofy's.
Peter Pan?
No, Pete from Goof Troop, Goofy's neighbor.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Because he was always the one that was, even before Goof Troop, he was always the one that was always picking on Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, right?
Yep.
Oh, he chases you down the stairs. Oh, they just give up looking for you after you hide. After you hide under the table.
They're only looking straight forward. They're not looking around. They can't look down.
I guess we got to assume that, considering like the dog was right in front of them. Oh, and then I see they go right back to where they were before.
Yeah. But it's just a matter of, again, now you got to find the exit from this house to get back out into the level. And I know that the exit is going to be up here somewhere.
Looks like I see a press something to join. I got to assume this is a 2-player game.
You can, but it's only local co-op. It's not.
So like, if I was chilling at your house, you had a second controller, you and I could play this, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I supplied up all my businesses. That was pretty close.
Yes, it was.
So you can't exit the house the same way you came in, then I take it.
No. But there's the escape I need.
He's still chasing you, though.
Yes, he is.
Oh, is that? Oh, you can switch over to the dog while he's hiding. Okay.
And you do need to use Max to get in to some areas, as well as, open doors and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Again, just like World of Illusion, there were areas that Mickey could get to that you needed Mickey to get to first, and then you'd pull Donald over to help out. And there were areas that only Donald could get to.
Yep. I'm kind of hoping that I can show you what happens when we hide inside the wardrobe. I don't know if you've seen it the last little bit there where we when I've been playing this game on the show.
I might have, but I don't really remember. Well, they were pretty easy to escape.
They were.
They're going to chase you up the stairs too, though, aren't they?
No, but here's the wardrobe. So, not that they're going to come and chase me, but the little eyes poke out of the door.
That's awesome.
Of course, the bat had to go fly up on me so that I couldn't jump on him.
I do like that when you I guess you could say when you die, you don't necessarily lose your progress.
Yeah. Well, each and every one of those bells here is a checkpoint.
Right, but I mean, like those presents you were gathering there, like they didn't just like reappear when you died. They were still within your inventory or with what you
Yeah.
had taken. Like it's not like in old Mario, right? Like if you had died in the old Mario, you would start back with no coins or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, this game is really much more of an obstacle course than anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's where excuse me. I mentioned the game before, but Barney's hide and seek was kind of like that, but you actually went around finding like different things in each level. But
Right.
there were obstacles that you had to avoid.
And again, much like we see with a lot of games there is really like there's a lot to go back and redo to get 100% completion on each level.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's puzzles to complete in here as well, so we're going to do that.
Yeah, and do the puzzles like give you something extra if you solve them?
Yeah, this one here, like I'm working on getting the Santa outfit right now.
Oh, the outfit he wore when he went to go steal Christmas.
Yeah. So like I've got the double jump, the candy cane rope.
Mm-hmm. So
Uh,
yeah, so it seems imperative that you collect these puzzle pieces as you move throughout the level.
yeah. The and I don't know, we'll find out I guess after this, after the first 5 levels of this, if there's more snowboarding involved, but you'll get a certainly a Crash Bandicoot type feel.
Oh, nice.
And that's going to be after level 5.
Well, Crash Bandicoot also has some side-scrolling levels in it, and I could definitely see where they would have taken inspiration for that game here, or for this game here, or for that game here, I should say.
And then yes, you do get that um the authentic climbing that we would have gotten from these characters back when we were kids.
Yeah.
You know, they're scrambling to try and get that grip with their feet.
Oh. You're just saying F it and moving on, eh?
Yeah.
So, can you backtrack in the same level as well?
No, not really. This is more of a closed world. Which
Yeah.
I am actually okay with.
So it's kind of like Well, Mario 1, you couldn't backtrack, but starting Mario 2, they actually brought that in.
Yeah. Oh, I missed
Jumped
my
right off,
jump.
fell right off the trampoline and onto the down the cliff he went.
And again.
You'll get it. When we were kids growing up, when it came to platforming games, the jumping was all about your timing.
Yep.
And for those who are wondering, yes, I am eating dinner. I'm eating a very Canadian dish right now in craft dinner. Hey, look, pipes, just like Mario.
Yep.
So as the levels go on in this game, does the difficulty change at all?
Not really.
So it's definitely a game that could be for younger kids to just introduce them to the world of gaming, as it were.
100% it could be. And especially parents, if you are looking for a good game just to sit down and play with your kids, show your kids this holiday season, this would be a game I highly recommend. But again, ladies and gentlemen, as we're in hiding here, take a look at our shop here at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at carlcarafel.redbubble.com.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, turnbucklestudios.org for all your Turnbuckle Affiliation Program needs. Go to the shop and you can, of course, get our merch, wear what we wear, support your favorite shows, support your favorite podcasters. And remember that all of those proceeds come back into our studios to deliver you a better experience. Hit the join button to send us your credentials. Tell us how you can help us, how we can help you, and we can sit down as a collective and figure out the best fit. Meet the team by going
To the join button.
Meet the team by going to the host section, get our socials, watch our latest weekly episodic shows, all at turnbucklestudios.org. Ladies and gentlemen, your home for all your Turnbuckle Affiliation Program needs.
I liked when you were hiding under the bed how he pokes his head out towards towards the camera.
Yep.
Oh. I like how he waves by when he's going in there.
Yeah.
My favorite is how the Who's are like, oh, he's in the wardrobe. Guess we'll leave him alone.
Right? Yeah, we can't see him. We can't find him. They'll hover around in the room for a little bit, but
Yeah, so it's definitely not like when as I'm ta-da, he rolls out. Definitely not like in GTA, for instance, like the gun battle I was in not too long ago, where I could hide around a corner, but like the enemy will still come around that corner and try and shoot me.
yeah. No, they're not gonna. This is certainly, you're not gonna have that aspect for kids. You don't want the kids getting traumatized by a game like this.
Mm-hmm. Well, I see what you meant by the eyes poking out like that.
Am I supposed to jump?
Do you? Oh, I was gonna say, do you take fall damage when you jump?
No, but you can only
Where
get bumped twice.
Where is your health? Is it the heart that's up beside him?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
back
I
down
see.
the chute.
I see, because I saw you get smucked there, and then your heart shrank.
Yep.
Now, can you replenish that health in any way?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it's just probably at level end.
Mm. I think next hit, you're gone.
But we made it. So this is a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed playing this game.
Yeah, I can see myself playing this game if it hits the PlayStation Plus. I know it's on PlayStation, but it comes with a price right now. I could see myself and this is how, like, there's a channel that I watch called PlayStation Grenade, where they're like, this game is a good game if you just want to get trophies.
Right.
And I could see myself doing that for that reason. And it would also be a nostalgia kick for me, growing up watching the original Grinch cartoon.
Yep. I
So the
slipped.
so sorry folks, the notification sounds you hear. Oh, Turnbuckle Studios coming saying thought there was a new background smiling.
Yeah, that was that bum parish.
Good old Parrish. I love him. That might have been Carl too.
No, this one was Parrish for sure. Because this had to do with last night's game between the Oilers and the Leafs.
Yeah. Pepper, you were laying on my remote. How did you find that comfortable? How do you find that comfortable that you're laying on both my remotes?
Well, she says, I'm a cat. I can sleep anywhere.
Yeah, she's literally laying here purring away, but like she had the remotes like jabbing into her rib. Like, how is that? There's no way I would be able to find that comfortable.
You know what,
But
though? There's probably been a lot of times that you and I have fallen asleep on our remotes and not even realized it.
true. I mean, some nights I do fall asleep on my couch watching a movie. Or just watching whatever random YouTube video I feel like popping on. But did you just save yourself there?
I must have hit a trampoline in the bottom.
Now, is there always going to be a who inside of a house? Like, have you ever gone into a house that didn't have anything in it other
No,
than the presents you had to grab?
no, I haven't had that luck yet.
Oh, buddy was heading downstairs. Oh, now there's two of them in the same room.
Yep. All right.
So, have you played through and beaten this game before, or?
No, no, I have not. Anything I have played on the Boar's Nest is all we have played.
So everything is all new to you at this point.
Yep.
Kind of like with me and Saturday Night Gaming, which this week we'll see a return of Silent Hill 2. I'll be able to finish that series off.
All right, so now we get a moving platform for the candy cane lasso.
Oh, so you have to time your jump and your swing.
Yep. But speaking of timing, before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at our shop. Or, no, we did the shop. Take a look. We could use your help.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
And ladies and gentlemen, once again, turnbucklestudios.org is the place to be for all your Turnbuckle affiliation program needs. Go to the host section and meet the team. Chris Best, myself, Bubba Duke, Carl Carafel, and Chris Parrish. Get all of our socials. Watch our latest weekly episodic shows, including this one, which will be up a little bit later tonight. Hit the join button. Send us your credentials. Tell us how you can help us, how we can help you. And we can sit down as a collective and figure out the best fit. And of course, hit that button, hit the shop button, and go to carlcarafel.redbubble.com to get all your Turnbuckle affiliation program merchandise. Wear what we wear, support your favorite shows, support your favorite podcasters. And all of those proceeds come back into our studios to give you a better experience. Turnbucklestudios.org, ladies and gentlemen, for all your Turnbuckle affiliation program needs.
It's definitely the hottest website out there.
It is. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have the time to type it into into your keyboard, just scan the QR code there underneath Mr. Best. And that will take you right to the website. All right. No, he's not coming in here after me.
I thought that was the door too.
Nope, but there's the door. As we scramble on out of here. And there we go. We have once again reached the end of the level.
Beautiful. No, that screen there, that was a level select screen kind of thing, right?
Yeah, so you get, like, we started off in the caves, so there's 6 sections to the caves. Now we're in the countryside, there's 6 sections to that.
Yeah.
So there's, what appears to be 24 different levels, I do believe.
That one, no, it goes on the top. No.
Okay.
So that one's in the bottom right corner.
Yep. All right.
Okay, so now that one attaches to the one you just
Yep.
dropped. Yeah.
There we go.
Uh, So I see there is some degree of difficulty with the puzzles, at least.
There is. Oh, I went over too far with it. That's why.
Yeah. I was going to say, where are you going with that? Yeah, you got the Santa coat.
There we go. And up next will be the jetpack. So we'll see how far we get through this level, because we are almost at that 1 hour mark. Apparently, at this rate, not very far, because
Yeah, because you can't. There you go. Running jumps always help. So one thing I'm wondering is, does each present have a... Okay, maybe not. I was going to say, does each present, like, depending on their color, hold a different value, but it doesn't look like it.
No, it's probably just different Christmas wrapping paper as we see every year with our own families.
Yeah. Oh, you can leave the dog behind.
Yeah. Yep. But as I have fallen asleep in the snow here, ladies and gentlemen, I think that just about does it for us here. Mr. Best, where can the people find you next?
You can look for me tomorrow night, guys. 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be doing the Raw Patrol. It's going to be a weird one because it's it's our first WWE event post John Cena.
Yes.
Yeah. So 8 p.m. tomorrow night. But if you guys want to find me on my socials, it's very simple. It's my link tree, lanktr.ee/Chris_best83. Now over to you, OMD.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to look for me, it is my link tree, lanktr.ee/OMD show. Of course, you can find both of us under the host section at turnbucklestudios.org, and look for me tomorrow night, 7 p.m., with the Locker Room Breakdown, reviewing last week's Raw, previewing tomorrow night's Raw, right before I go and join Mr. Best with the Raw Patrol. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, always remember the world is better with you in it. From all of us here at Turnbuckle Studios and the Boar's Nest, to those of you out there wherever you are, good night, good luck, we out.
Bubba Duke is here and plays his game. Looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight, even when he has an open mic night. Boyness is here, so don't you sweat, cause Bubba Duke and OMD are geared to own this set. So sit back and enjoy tonight's best, cause it's time to roar at Boar's Nest. Bubba Duke is here and plays his game, looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight, even when he has an open mic night.